Hi guys, I hope you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, please do something about it because doing always makes you feel better. And today's video is super special because in today's video we are going to discuss how these 18 YouTube settings fuck small YouTube channels. Now a lot of you guys may be thinking that hey, settings don't matter that much, to which I'd say fuck you, because they do matter a lot. Let me just quickly pull a stat in front of y'all guys, right? So as of 2025, YouTube is allowing 114 to 15 million YouTube channels on its platform, which basically means that a lot of content creators are creating content on YouTube. And in order for YouTube to verify whether if these channels are bots or not, you need to do these settings so that YouTube understands that hey, this is a genuine legit guy and this is not a bot. So I'm not sure if you've heard about JP Morgan. He says that all the millionaires in the world don't believe in astrology, but all the billionaires in the world believe in astrology because they believe in using each and every benefit that they can use through any esoteric form or any leverage that is possible, right? So if you're just starting out and if you're a small channel, I think these 18 small settings will unfuck your YouTube channel and will give you the extra leverage so that you can position yourself in such a way where the YouTube algorithm supports you and also allows you to have tons and tons of views as a small channel, right? Now y'all guys might be thinking that who is this random ass guy trying to give me advice on how YouTube works, right? So I'll just give you a quick context on who I am. I've had the privilege to work and learn from top industry creators, namely Beer Biceps, Raj Shamani, CK, Ishan Sharma, and many other mainstream creators. Similarly, I've worked with top brands like Patanjali, Ultratech, Godrej, Zivame, Delivery, and a lot of other brands. Okay, I've also personally grown my faceless YouTube channel to 100k subscribers in just 45 videos. And in terms of deliverables, I've allowed my clients to have 2 billion organic views across 22 million client subscriber base, that too organically without any paid ads. So I know what I'm talking about. I know how to grow small YouTube channels and take them from 0 to 1 because I've had the privilege to work with mega creators, right? Because the more content you post and the larger subscriber base you have, the easier it becomes for you to understand how YouTube algorithm works, because the analytics data that you get is super quick and you immediately understand that what works for a particular video and what doesn't. It is more or less like when you start dating somebody, you right swipe them on Bumble, and when it is your first date, there's exchange of information. She asks you question, you ask her question, and you try to understand if y'all guys are legit or not. The same thing applies with YouTube algorithm. When you're just starting out, YouTube algorithm doesn't know you who you are, and in order for it to recognize who this creator is, it takes a couple of months, right? So all that we are trying to do is boost that process by enabling these 18 settings so that the YouTube algorithm is aligned with who we are and what we do. And it is our responsibility to do the right settings and give the right information so that it becomes easier for the YouTube algorithm to understand what we are and what we do. And I know I repeated that line twice, but I just wanted to put more emphasis on it, right? So let's get started. So the first step that you take is go to your YouTube channel and go to YouTube Studio, right? And while it is loading, you wait. Right? Patience is extremely important. Okay, now that we are currently in our YouTube Studio, the first thing that we do is go to settings. Right? After you go to settings, here's the first settings that you see in front of you, right? Which is general. And here the amount that you'll earn in is US dollars. I don't want to change it because even if you're an Indian, it doesn't matter. If you keep it in dollars, so it won't matter. And even if you want to put rupees here, that is completely fine, but I choose to keep it in dollars, which leads us to the next setting, which is channel, right? So when you click on channel, you can see a couple of things in front of you. The first is country of residence and the second is keywords, right? So let me quickly address the first thing, which is country of residence. Now, whatever country you live in, you by default put that, right? Because a lot of people have doubt in their head that, hey, if I stay in India and if I want to target US based audience, I should change it to USA. But it doesn't work that way, because you can attract the right sort of audience by creating content on that domain. For example, if you want to attract audience from Canada, you create a video on Drake, because Drake is super popular in Canada. I mean, Drake is super popular worldwide, but there's a very high probability that a lot of Canadians might watch your content. Similarly, if you create content on Donald Trump, US based audience would watch that. So it won't matter if you put USA here, but I would advise you to put the country that you're currently living in as a country of residence, right? So I'll click here, and I don't think it is taking in manual suggestions. So yep, I clicked on India, right? Which leads us to the second thing, which is keywords, right? Now, whatever content that you are currently creating, please make sure that you input keywords as per your particular niche. So I help 9 to 5 office goers build their faceless YouTube channel, and these are the keywords that are related, enabling them to grow on YouTube, and it allows me to rank my keywords, right? So a couple of keywords should be related to your channel name and your personal name, because people can search that in near future and you get super popular, and it becomes easier for you to rank at the top. Similarly, as you can see, these keywords are related to my niche, which is how to grow on YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, how to grow YouTube channel. It is more or less me trying to target the same keyword with different angles, right? And a few people might be curious as to how they can find keywords that would allow them to rank on top. Now, it is extremely simple. You go to ChatGPT and you give it a prompt, something in this lane like, I help 9 to 5ers build an additional income through faceless YouTube channels, and this is my YouTube niche. Is it possible for you to give me SEO optimized tags for my channel so that I can start ranking? Okay, and enter. It will take some time, but it will give you tags that will allow you to rank at top. So for example, I am targeting 9 to 5 working professionals, and the guys who are trying to build an additional source of income through faceless YouTube channel, right? So here are a few tags that will enable me to rank on top, which is faceless YouTube channel, how to start a faceless YouTube channel. Now what I can do is easily copy paste them to this tag session, and it will allow me to start ranking at the top, right? There's one more way where you can do that, which is how to grow faceless YouTube channel, right? And you can clearly see that there are so many tags that people are searching for. You can directly copy paste them, and voila, you'll start ranking, because these are the terms that people are searching for, right? I'll share one more thing with you, right? Control A, Control C. You can also search it on Google and see what sort of videos have people been searching for. Like, you can clearly see that these are the top ranking videos. You can copy paste their titles, but see, here's what I was talking about. Faceless YouTube channel guide, faceless YouTube tutorial. These are the things that people are searching for. You can directly copy paste them, and I guarantee you that you'll slowly start ranking at the top. Because when you start providing YouTube the right sort of information that, hey, this is me as your ideal avatar, and this is what I do, and here are the tags that I've already found for myself, and I am giving it to you so that you can match me with the right audience, you'll slowly see that YouTube starts promoting your content, and that is how it works. Let me try to explain it to you through an anecdote, right? So for example, you want to go on a date with a girl, and you set a particular date that we'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. at in XYZ cafe, and the girl agrees, right? But when tomorrow comes, you don't show up, but the girl shows up. Now when you try to text that girl, there's breach of trust because you had said something to her that you wanted and you didn't show up. So there's breach of trust, and there could be any particular reason as to why you didn't show up. Maybe you had fever or something like that, right? But because you were scared to convey your reason behind it, there was breach of trust. And now when you try to invite her again on a date, or when you try to talk to her, she wouldn't be interested because you broke the trust that was supposed to be created, right? But if you had communicated well that, hey, I'm not feeling well, I am sick, or I have to go out, or I have to take my parents to the hospital, or something like that, if you had communicated it in the right way, there wouldn't have been the breach of trust. So by us providing the right keywords to YouTube, we are building that trust with the YouTube algorithm that, hey, I'm not a bot, here's an authentic human being trying to create content on this domain, and here are my keywords so that you can link me with the right audience. I hope it makes sense to you, right? So you can copy paste the tags through multiple avenues that I taught you, right? Similarly, you click on advanced setting, and there are 3 options that you can see in front of you. Do you want to set your channel as made for kids? Now the worst possible mistake that you can ever do is click on yes. You never want to click on yes because your channel is not meant for kids, and if you by default click it on yes, YouTube would not show it to regular audience, it would only show to kids, and that would fuck up your YouTube algorithm, right? And I'll also give you an example as to what are kids channel, right? Coco Melon. So here's a channel that has a whooping subscriber base of 199 million. But you need to realize that this content is specifically made for toddlers and kids, right? And your content is being created for a different audience base, right? So you don't want the kids audience section to watch your videos. You only want adults or guys above the age of 18 to 20 to consume your content, right? And if you have a kids channel, please enable this option. But if you don't have a kids based YouTube channel, please click on no because we don't want kids, right? The third setting that we want to enable is there are basically 3 options in front of you, where the first is standard features. Here you might not be able to attach a particular link or might not be able to change a thumbnail, which is very bad. We want to associate links. We also want to be able to change our thumbnails if a particular thumbnail doesn't work well. So these are the standard features that YouTube gives you by default. The second feature is intermediate features, where you can associate your links or change channel thumbnail if any, right? And the third one has more advanced features, right, which you don't need to worry about. So here's a simple process that you follow. If you don't have all these 3 options enabled, you need to do a verification. You need to verify your phone number, and voila, you'd be able to use these settings, right? And the third features, which is the advanced feature, here you'd need to add something that has government proof attached to it, like your passport or driver's license or PAN card or Aadhaar card. Whatever country you're from, you might have some government proof that will enable you to use this feature. And I would advise you to have all 3 features enabled so that it becomes easier for you, and it also becomes easier for the YouTube algorithm to understand that, hey, he's a legit human being and he's not a bot, right? Which leads us to the next setting, which is upload defaults. Now the first that you can see is the title. Now I don't want to make any changes here because each video you create has a different title, right? So we keep it as blank because it would be so dumb of us to keep the same title again and again, right? A lot of times people do that, but they have content or they are going through a particular journey where they type day 1 or day 2. So if you are creating a journey based content, or if you have taken a challenge where your title just consists of something like day 1 of my fitness journey, something like that, right? So you can keep this title, and by default when you upload another video, you'll clearly see the same title appear for all the videos, and you can start changing numbers so that you don't have to do that manual work again and again. But I like to keep it as blank because I want to have fresh titles for all my videos, right? The next setting is description setting, where if you create content where you make your audience aware about who I am, where you try to add things that you don't want to repeat, right? For example, your Instagram link or your Facebook page link or some link that you don't want to copy paste or keep adding it again and again. So my advice is very simple. You go to ChatGPT and you simply type in this prompt, hey, I want my YouTube description to have my Instagram, Facebook and website link. Also a quick intro as to who am I and what do I do. Please make it super concise. I don't, apologies for the typos. Concise, maybe 2 or 3 lines, and also use SEO optimized tags like faceless YouTube channel in the description. Please note is just a copy. This is just a copy paste thing for my default YouTube description. Okay, and then put enter, and then you enter and you see what ChatGPT gives you, right? So as you can see, it has already given me my description that I don't have to worry about, right? I help working professionals build an additional income by growing a faceless YouTube channel without showing their face or quitting their job. On this channel, I share practical strategies, faceless YouTube tutorials and step-by-step methods to help you to start, grow and monetize your own side channel. Start building your faceless YouTube channel today. Connect with me on Instagram. Here are a few keywords, right? Now also one more thing, whenever you are creating a new piece of content, make sure that by the idea of the content that you're creating, you create a 3-liner different description that you can ask ChatGPT for the help, but this would be the default description that would appear, right? And you don't have to worry about always copy pasting things, right? So it will make your life much easier, which leads us to the next thing, which is visibility should be public. And also here you can also add a couple of tags if you want. As I said earlier, every new video might have new tags, but here are a few tags that you can always use. Like for example, I can use faceless YouTube channel, how to grow your YouTube channel, and a lot of tags that we saw earlier, right? So I would advise you to add those tags here, and these tags should be related to your niche, which leads us to the advanced settings. And here we don't make any changes, right? Everything is set in stone and we don't want to touch anything, which leads us to the next point, which is, and in community moderation, there are a couple of words that we need to block, right? So these are sorts of people who post negative comments on your YouTube channel, even if you're trying to create great impact, and even if your content is exceptional, these guys would put bad words or words that would harm or violate your YouTube channel, right? So in order for us to protect our channel, it is very essential that we add blocked keywords, right? And you can clearly ask ChatGPT, right, to give you blocked words. Hey, I need help with blocked words for YouTube. Please give me words that help me protect my channel, and you wait for it, right? And spam and scam words, you can see investment scheme, crypto investment, forex signals, join my group, contact my mentor, message me for help and stuff like that, right? Now these are spam and scam words that a lot of people use. I'm not worried a lot about these channels, right? I am more or less worried about abusive and harassment words like I hate you, kill yourself, you suck, loser. These are the sorts of words that you need to copy and paste there. So even if somebody posts these sorts of comments, the YouTube algorithm would immediately hide them, and nobody would be able to see that, and it would directly protect your channel, right? And here you can see a lot of thirst trap contents that people post, right? Sugar baby, explicit content, 18 plus. This is the sort of stuff that we need to avoid in order for us to protect our channel, right? And to keep our channel safe, we can immediately copy them and paste them in the add blocked words section so that it protects our channel, because it is not always about you, it is about the other people who are trying to ruin your reputation. So we need to protect ourselves. So do keep this in mind, right? Which leads us to the next thing, which is somebody has posted negative comments. You can block them and you would easily be able to see them here down if a particular user is hidden because you blocked them, right? Similarly, the next thing is channel guidelines. Now you don't need to do anything here, just click on these three options, which is be civil and disrespectful, stick to the topic, and one more thing, which is no self promotion and spam, and you can easily save them, which leads us to the next thing, which is creator demographics, and you don't need to do anything here. And in terms of agreements, there's nothing that you need to do, and the rest of things are fine. Now we'll quickly move to another setting, which is customization. Now what you need to do is very simple. You need to change your channel banner image, and I am going to give your channel banner that is going to increase your subscribe rate by 10 to 20%. I've done it in the past, and it has helped me immensely, and it is going to help you. So you do this one simple thing. You go to YouTube and type Charlie Morgan, right? And search for his name. At the top you can clearly see that he's a content creator, right? And you go to his videos so that you don't hear his voice, right? And you just download this subscribe channel banner, and let me just quickly save it. You go to downloads. I've already downloaded it, but I'm doing it again just to show you guys, right? You download it and you just try to change it, right? You click on the banner, and as soon as it puts this as your channel banner, I guarantee you that whenever you have traction on your channel, more people are going to subscribe to your channel, because earlier your channel did not have a call to action. But when people see the subscribe call to action and the smiley emoji at the end, people would be willing to subscribe, because as you can clearly see that here's a call to action, and at the end we have inserted a simple emoji that evokes an emotion in people. Here's a smiley emoji that makes other people subconsciously realize that he is a genuine human being because he is smiling at me. If you don't believe me, then go try to meet a random person and try smiling at him before you talk to him. The other person would immediately respond in the similar way, because when you smile, people subconsciously realize that hey, this human seems friendly because he has started to smile at me, and I should replicate the same thing. So just use that subscribe channel banner, and I promise that it will improve your subscribe rate by 10 to 20%. Similarly, here I would advise you to have a front shot of your profile picture or any logo that you have created for yourself. Now in my case, I'm not using a front shot because I wanted to subtly position myself as an authoritative figure by holding my silver play button, right? So the whole purpose is that you know the rules so that you can break them like a pro, and I felt that this image is super cool. Also, you might notice that I have a different channel banner where I advise you to put a subscribe banner, but I don't have that particular banner, right? So let me just quickly show you. I think it's Parth Parmar, and I don't know who this YouTuber is. Okay, here's me. Okay, and you can clearly see that I am trying to convey a particular story, right? Your bank account before you subscribe my channel is a bit low and is in red, but after you subscribe to my channel, your bank account is going to skyrocket, and it has a green indicator to it, which means that you are going to progress. In my case, I don't need to ask people to subscribe more because I already have authority. I worked with top creators, top brands, and I have already proved my mettle, right? So I just wanted to play it different and keep it super simple, right? And also something unique. So yeah, that is all that is. The next thing is name, right? So earlier I was ranking at the top because my channel tag was Parth Does YouTube, but recently I changed it to my name, and as you can clearly see that my channel did not rank at top. So I was thinking to also change it again so that I can start ranking, because there's no person out there who is currently using this tag, right? So one more thing, whenever you are creating your channel, make sure that your channel always ranks at the top, because when people search your name, it becomes easier for them to navigate when your channel is at the top, rather than they trying to scroll down and find where your channel is, right? So try to add a prefix or suffix to your name like I did. You can use like hi Parth says hi, or Parth Does YouTube, which is my channel tag, that I absolutely love. So I am soon going to change it, right? I think I need 14 more days before I can change this. So I am going to change that to Parth Does YouTube. And also you need to add your social media links here. Like for example, I am offering a free training, so I have created a separate section which says free training, and here's the training link. Similarly, I want people to pivot towards my Instagram, and I've personally added my Instagram link here. Now the most important thing, the email that you input here is the email where people can contact you, and you don't put the email that is currently linked to your particular channel. You put a separate email that is not connected to a YouTube channel, because a lot of scammers and hackers are out there. If they get your YouTube channel's email or the original email, there's a very high possibility, or at least there's a possibility that they can hack your YouTube channel, and we don't want that. So you provide here a separate Gmail ID where promoters and brand collaborators can contact you, or if somebody wants to collaborate, they can contact you on this particular email that is not connected to your original channel. Similarly, here at the bottom, you need to upload either a front shot of your picture that you are currently using as your channel profile. You can also use your logo if you have any, because at the end, people sometimes are very curious and they try to click on it, and while they click on it, YouTube by default subscribe to your channel without even them trying to subscribe, right? So I'll just quickly upload, and let me try to find, here are a few social proofs, right? Let me just quickly find my banner. Okay, currently, let me try again. I hope, no, the file is larger than 1 MB and I don't wanna waste your time. So I think more or less, so these were the settings that will allow you to unfuck your YouTube channel and will help you to get that extra leverage from the YouTube algorithm, so that it understands what type of content you are creating, and it just becomes easier for you to rank at the top. So that is it for today's video, and I've created a free 45-minute YouTube masterclass for y'all guys, where I've exactly explained in a step-by-step format how you can grow your faceless YouTube channel from 0 to 100k subscribers while having your full-time job, without any expensive equipment, without any technical knowledge, or without a huge upfront investment. So the video that you are seeing right now, please click on it and invest your time and learn about YouTube, because this is going to be future. Because as you can clearly see, 115 million YouTube channels have been created by 2025, and this number is going to grow. And I want you to live a life where you are completely independent, where you don't have to work because you want to earn money. I want you to work because you genuinely enjoy your work. So please stop wasting your time on scrolling some crappy reels. Rather, please invest your time in this 45-minute masterclass and change your life. And I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, peace out.